Well, that was an absolute shower of shite last night. Should have definitely had more than enough to beat Scotland. Terrible. We created one chance, which was John Stones hitting the post. Sterling was terrible. Don't know how he stayed on the pitch. Don't know why we kept Rice and Phillips on. Why didn't he take the handbrake off and just actually go for it? If you win that game, you're already qualified. Tuesday's a nice easy breeze. Fortunately, with Czech Republic drawing with Croatia, I think Southgate will just set up for a draw on Tuesday. Both go through. I mean, last night you had 60% possession, 2 shots on target. They had all the ball, but just passing backwards and sideways and then going back to the defenders, back to the keeper. Like, there was just nothing there. I don't see why Grealish didn't start that game. Then when Grealish came on, why take off Foden? Why take off one of your brighter sparks who actually had a better game? Why not take off Sterling? I just thought it was terrible. It was that bad. I mean, we made Billy Gilmore look like Xavi. Don't get me wrong, had a very good game. He's very highly rated, but we made him look like an absolute well-beater. Same with Kieran Tierney. He's a left-back playing centre-back. And Scott McTominay is a midfielder playing centre-back. Again, very, very good game. And Che Adams caused our defence problems. Don't think Tyrone Mings is very good. They need to get Maguire back in there as soon as possible. It was just absolutely awful. Dire to watch. There was nothing exciting until Grealish comes on. He holds the ball, and if you watch it when Grealish comes on, he holds the ball, draws people in, creates a lot of fouls. That's what you kind of need. You need flair players. But it's like, if you look at it statistically, last season Grealish played 26 games. He was injured for a lot of it, got 6 goals and 10 assists. Rashford played 57 games, got 21 goals, 15 assists. Sancho, 38 games, 16 goals, 20 assists. And Sterling played 49 games, 14 assists, 12 goals. So statistically, the best 2 to play on a goal per game ratio would be Grealish one side and Sancho the other. That's what it needs to be, basically. You need to have Grealish, Sancho, and I'd say Foden. I don't see why Rice and Phillips stayed on there. You can easily drop Mount into an 8 or bring Bellingham on. Bring Bellingham on, use his legs, and go from there. The game was there for the taking last night. But I thought the better chances did fall to Scotland. It was just a terrible, terrible performance. There was no urgency, no nothing really. You can make 5 substitutions. Why make 2? So yeah, it wasn't the best. But go against Czech Republic on Tuesday. Get the draw, go through, and you'll play the winner of Spain's group. So let's see how we get on with that. Today we've got Hungary against France. So Hungary, I thought they defended very well against Portugal. It was very compact, looking to hit them on the counter. They've got Salah up front. He was very physical, created a lot of space for those around him. Only had 30% possession. They were sat very deep, but they did have 3 shots on target. They did very well to hold out for 84 minutes, and then obviously Portugal just had an onslaught and got 3 goals really quickly. Against France only had 38% possession, tried to do basically sit back, hit him on the counter, which worked. Had 1 shot, 1 goal, 2 disallowed. Basically just going to sit back, have the ball, and then they're looking to counter with the pace of Mbappe. It was literally 3 passes and then run the opponent's box. Obviously, when you've got Kante, he makes Paul Pogba look like an absolute well-beater. You've seen it for the pass to Hernandez for the goal that France then obviously scored. The own goal off Hummels. Varane as well. Varane will have a very good tournament. Looks very good at the back. I think France will dominate the ball today with the midfield 3 of Pogba, Kante and Rabiot. And then obviously you've got that front 3 for France of Griezmann, Benzema and Mbappe. I just think France will blow these away. I think France could win this 3 or 4-0. The game of the day is 5 o'clock, the tea time game. We've got Portugal against Germany. So Portugal, they had 70% possession, had 7 shots on target, 671 passes. And obviously they've got Ronaldo, a record breaker, most goals in the European Championships. Against Germany. Now Germany had 62% possession against France, but they only had 1 shot on target. Played Gnabry down the middle, and I thought he looked a little bit isolated. I think he's better off playing wide and coming inside and cutting inside and having a shot. probably be better off playing Muller there as a false nine, or even Havertz. But just thought Gnabry with his pace it just didn't suit him that position. I think Germany are in too much of a transition. I don't think they'll get out of this group. I think Portugal will win today. I think it'll be 2-1 to Portugal. And then the 8 o'clock game tonight, we've got Spain against Poland. So Spain was really underwhelming the other night. They had 86% possession, 5 shots on target, but just couldn't score. 917 passes, but it's all right having all that possession and all them many passes, but if you're not scoring, it doesn't really matter. Against Poland, obviously they had 17 shots the other night, only 3 on target. They had 58% possession against Slovakia, and then Krawiec, however you say it, the guy who used to be on loan at West Brom, he got the second yellow, got a red card. It seemed to cost him. And obviously Skriniar scored the winner for Slovakia. I think Spain will win that 2-0 today. And then obviously we go on to the round 3 tomorrow, starting with Italy against Wales, and then Switzerland against Turkey. So yeah, it's all to play for a lot of teams. I mean, Croatia or Scotland could still get that best third place if they win. If the other one wins on Tuesday, depending on who wins, England should play for a draw. I hope they go out to win, but I just think they'll set up for a draw. Still, obviously, massively disappointed about that performance last night. It's just really, really flattening, considering the last 4 games we've scored 3 goals. With the attacking talent that England's got, it should be more than that. You've got Harry Kane. Okay, yeah, he doesn't look fit, but he's still the best, if not one of the best, number 9s in the world. You've got Sancho, you've got Grealish, you've got Foden, you've got Rashford. All right, Sterling, but I've never seen him have a good game for England. He scored the winner the other day, but I still thought he played very poorly. I think they need to bring Trippier back into the side because our set pieces was poor last night. Reece James played okay, but Trippier, just for the set pieces, basically, he'll defend just as well as James, but set pieces, cross the ball in a lot more. It might be time to give Calvert-Lewin a run for his money. Just play it a bit more direct if that's the way we're going to play. But you've got players that can get on the ball and make things happen. Grealish has to start the next game, and he needs to take the handbrake off. Otherwise, it could be a very, very short tournament for England. I hope I'm wrong. I'd love nothing more to see England win it. Obviously, if you look back to 2018, how positive the country was with everybody going out and partying all the time. It was fantastic. But with this, there's more expectation. As with last time, it was a free hit. Whereas this time, there's all this expectation. We've got genuine world-class players now. Should be doing more with it. So, yeah, let's hope we have a good result today then, guys. Thank you.